Let me begin the conversation with, if I may, I don't think we have all the guests with us on the broadcast at this point in time, but let's begin with Ambassador Pradeep Kapur. Ambassador Kapur, I want to understand, sir, from your perspective, Thailand launching airstrikes against Cambodia, of course, for anyone who's been following the region for the past few months, would have picked up on hints by the Thai government and the Thai military that they were not too happy with the developments in the region, that there has been talks of a possible escalation. But in the current world scenario where the Asian region or the South Asian region was seen as more stable compared to, say, the Middle East and to Europe, what do today's escalations between Thailand and Cambodia really signal to the rest of the world, sir?
Thank you very much, Devika. I had been ambassador to Cambodia from 2001 till 2005, and at that time also there were a lot of tensions in the Thai-Cambodia relations. The Thailand-Cambodia relations have been marred for a long time with a lot of, violence, clashes, and in the Southeast Asian region, I think this is one important relationship which has undergone a lot of ups and downs. I'll just tell you an incident which occurred during my period of being ambassador in Cambodia. In 2003, there were some statements that some Thai actress had claimed that the Angkor Wat temples, the world famous Angkor Wat temples, which are like one of the seven wonders of the world, belong to Thailand. That led to a lot of violence and sentiments against Thailand all over Cambodia. And in 2003, the Thai embassy in Bangkok was ransacked, absolutely, ransacked, broken, attacked, burned, smashed. And the ambassador of Thailand to Cambodia and the diplomats who were working in the Thai embassy, the Thai diplomats, they had to flee for their lives, literally, because a mob was attacking from the front side. They were evacuated from the rear side wall. It was a very high wall on the river side, on the banks of the river, Tonle Sap. So they had to scale that wall, the ambassador and the diplomats, and drop down onto the other side, on the river side. And then a boat took them to another point of the town where they were given some shelter and they were saved. Otherwise, it could have been much worse. And the entire Thai embassy had to be rebuilt thereafter. So it was a very dangerous escalation at that time. But even thereafter, the Priyavihar temple has been a bone of contention because some parts of the entrance of the Priyavihar, Thailand claimed fell on its side of the border. And that had also led to violent clashes. And actually, one of the Indian scholars, one of the very well-known Indian scholars, Professor Sachidanand Sahai, who's an advisor to the Apsara Authority and of Cambodia and an advisor to UNESCO in Cambodia, to the government of Cambodia, Culture Ministry also. He had written a book on Priyavihar. Now, this case had gone up to UNESCO also as to the temple to whom it belongs. And based on the findings from this book also, it was finally ruled by UNESCO that the temple belonged to Cambodia. And then thereafter, there was some sort of, diminishing of hostilities and tensions on the border, and Thailand agreed to that decision. But it seems that it is not a permanent settlement in their minds. So there have been a lot of clashes. It's mostly over claims of monuments primarily, that these, very famous, very phenomenal, some of the biggest monuments in the world were built by the Khmer kings of Cambodia. And Khmer kings were very powerful. They ruled over parts of Thailand, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam. And they created a lot of Khmer temples in these countries also when they were ruling over them, parts of those countries. So that is where the dispute between Thailand and Cambodia currently lies primarily. And that leads to these, flare-ups and clashes and literally
Yes.
little wars. And Southeast Asia has other stresses and tensions amongst the nations, but in terms of violence, this is one of the more serious stresses and tensions in the Southeast Asian region. They will have to sit down together as two nations on a bilateral basis to see how to sort it out for the future, so that it does not keep on sporadically escalating to this stage. Thank you, Devika.